Good morning once again. In the previous video, I talked about the marking criteria or the band descriptor for writing and for speaking as well, because these two modules, the writing module and the speaking module, these two modules are you can say are the productive modules in which you have to produce something from your mind. You have to write, you have to speak. They are not the respective modules like reading and like listening, in which you only receive. So for this one, we have special, you can say, marking criteria, or you can say a band descriptor for that one. For example, for the writing skill, the band descriptor is clear. It is available on Cambridge website as well, and I can share it with you as well. For the writing, the band descriptor, it has 4 parts. Number 1 is task achievement. Number 2 is coherence and cohesion. Number 3 is grammatical range and accuracy. Number 4 is lexical range. So I'll discuss these parts one by one. Number 1 is task achievement. So in this part, for the task achievement, actually the examiner, he is looking for your response about the task. As you know that in writing there are 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2 for writing. Number 1 is a report writing or a summary or for some data which will be provided to you in the form of, you can say, chart or pie chart or table or flow sheet or whatever the case is. So you are supposed to write about that in task 1, and you are supposed to write 150 words in 20 minutes in that one. There is a specified you can say format for that one as well. Because this video is not to discuss about the format, so in this video I'll tell you about the marking scheme for that one. Because for task 1 and task 2 we have the same marking scheme. For task 2 you are supposed to write an essay which will be of 250 words in 40 minutes, and again I will say that there is a special type of essay in that one. So both task 1 and task 2, they are actually assessed with the same marking scheme. And I told you that the marking scheme has 4 parts: task achievement, coherence and cohesion, grammatical range and accuracy, and the fourth one is lexical resource. Let's talk about the first one, task achievement. Most of the candidates, they say that we have done our task in a very good way, but we couldn't get the desired band. But the thing is that you have to go through the task achievement. So what is required? Sometimes a question has 2 or 3 parts. You are supposed to address all the 3 parts. If you address only 2 parts and you have finished your 250 words, it means that you have not covered the whole task achievement scenario. In this way, you will lose marks in task achievement. Second, coherence and cohesion. Your whole essay or your, you can say, report, it must be integrated properly. It means that you should use excellent cohesive devices, and it should be properly organized right from the beginning, introductory paragraph, then body paragraph, then the last concluding paragraph. It should be connected. How you connect these paragraphs together? So there are 2 ways to connect these paragraphs. One is coherence, the other one is cohesion. So what is the difference between these 2? Cohesion are actually the cohesive devices you will use to connect these paragraphs, like moreover, however, but, because, firstly, secondly, finally, next, in a nutshell, or all these, you can say, cohesive devices. So they connect your paragraph structurally. This is structural unity. It's called cohesion. Coherence. And if you are talking about the, you can say, idea, the idea is connected throughout the paragraphs. So here we are working on the coherence. So my dear, you have to achieve both cohesion and coherence in your paragraphs. Then the third one, we have grammatical range and vocabulary. When we say grammatical range, it means that in your paragraph, are you using all the structures, simple, compound, complex, or you can say there are special structures like questions sometimes, and sometimes we have relative clauses or all these clauses. Are you using all the structures? Is your paragraph has multi-structured sort of sentences or not? This is very important. And secondly, because it is grammatical range and accuracy, it doesn't mean that you are using all the structures, but they are grammatically incorrect. So you have to follow both grammatical range plus accuracy. Your structure should be accurate at the same time as well. Then the last one we will talk about, it is about lexical range. When we say lexical range, it means what sort of vocabulary you are using, because most of the people, they are using vocabulary which is of very, you can say, this is a basic sort of vocabulary. But in IELTS, we need a vocabulary, advanced sort of vocabulary. So try to work on your vocabulary, try to use very good words in your vocabulary. My dear, I'm 100% sure if you follow the band descriptors or the marking scheme properly, I'm sure you will get band more than 7 or 8. So wish you best of luck. Stay tuned with me for speaking band descriptors. Thank you.